So as a kid, this was actually my playground. Hey guys, well, welcome back to another video. I'm here hanging out with my dad today on the family farm. Surrounding this area, 4 family farms in the area. So we've been out all morning doing aerial shots with the drone of that. So yeah, this is pretty cool. It's been pretty fun. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about the area.
Philip Kriner, not this Philip Kriner, his great-great-great-great-great-grandfather settled in Brady Township here in 1840. And since then, his descendants owned up to, at one time, or various times, 12 different adjacent farms in the area. And this farm here was settled by Philip's grandson, Lewis Milton, or L.M. Kriner, in 1886. And since then, we have had 6 generations of the Kriner family live on this farm. And it's just a great area of the country and a great heritage here of the family farms, not only our family, but many other families in the area.
So we have 3 other farms here that are part of the family. How do they come into the family with this farm right here?
Okay, the farm at the end of the road is the original homestead, and it was sold off and was out of the family for many years. And then I believe it was the 5th generation, bought the farm back and has it in the family once again. This particular farm has been in the family. It may be the longest one in the family, settled by Philip's one son, Henry, and has been passed down through numerous generations. Fortunately, as you can see in the fate of many the barns on the farms in this area, after they stopped farming, after they stopped milking the cows, the barn was left in a state of disrepair as it costs so much to keep them up when you're not using them, and it has fallen down. This farm is about to be sold, and so it will be going out of the family in the near future. But it still has a lot of memories to family members. Okay, this farm was settled by one of Philip's grandsons in the 1880s, as far as we know, and passed down through 3 or 4 generations of the Kriner family. And back a few years ago, Leon, when he bought the homestead back, sold the house and the barn and a few acres off, but kept majority of the farmland to continue farming. This particular barn has suffered the fate of many barns where it wasn't being used, cost so much to repair. A few years ago in a wind and rainstorm, it unfortunately collapsed. The 3 key features maintaining a barn, number 1 and most important, is maintaining a good roof. The second problem that barns face is the foundation shifting, and then the third factor, the wood siding and some of the lower beams that might be in contact with the ground surface and water that tend to dry rot. So that's the fate of many of the barns in this area.
You're actually working on some farm books at this point, and you're on to volume 4 is what you're working on currently, correct?
Basically, there's 5 total. It's been a process. This project was started by my granddad, Raymond Kriner, who lived here, and he wanted to do a book about the area barns, the old timber frame barns, and their history, and preserve that history. And when I started the project 8 years ago and started taking pictures of the barns, his focus was on the Brady Township, Sandy Township, which was originally part of Brady Township, and neighboring Union Township. And to make the process, the book, a little more appealing for a broader reach, I have expanded the area covered to Clearfield and Jefferson counties, as Jefferson County is 1 mile away in the other direction. And so the idea is, again, every barn has a story to tell, and I have taken pictures of over 400 area barns. There are probably closer to 1,000 barns, or have been 1,000 barns in the 2 counties. And so the idea is that we're trying to document and tell those stories of as many of those barns as possible. And each volume in the book has a standalone topic or storyline, but each volume also builds on the previous volume and leads into the next volume with the storyline.
So guys, if you're interested in getting one of those books, we're here in central Pennsylvania. It's Clearfield and Jefferson County that the farm book is based off of, 5 volumes. If you're actually interested in getting one of those books, I'm gonna drop a link in the description to my dad's email. That way, if you'd like one, go ahead, email him and he can get that for you.
The examples, the pictures, the stories are from the area farms here in Clearfield and Jefferson County, but the history of farming and the history of barn construction is basically the same across the entire state. So the storylines would be the same anywhere in the state, and just be a different name and different location on the individual farms.